growth, change, opportunity, all things that we're looking for in our real estate career. Now, while today's episode is going to be a little bit different from the norm on the Lindsey Johnson Show, I am really excited to share some things with you today. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. Let's get to the big announcement. I started this journey in 2017. I was in a different sales job, and truth be told, my brother, Chris, had been bugging me for about 4 years to get my real estate license. I'm not a big fan of change, so it took him about that long to finally get me to do it. But what I do know about myself is it takes me a long time to come to a decision, but once I come to the decision, I act pretty quickly. So in November of 2016, I decided to get my license, and I had hung my license at Watson Realty by January of 2017. And boy, what a journey it's been. This career is absolutely incredible. I love the people that I get to meet, who I get to work with every day, the fun that we have, the support that's given. This business is incredible because you control your own destiny, but man, what a journey it can be. The first 6 months of my real estate career was a whirlwind. I was actually working 3 jobs. I was selling personal training and managing the sales team at Gainesville Health and Fitness. I was teaching group exercise classes at Gainesville Health and trying to get my real estate career off the ground. At the time, Carter and I had Casey, who was turning 2. It was a lot of late nights of trying to juggle and balance everything. But the support I received, the training I received, the camaraderie that came with starting my real estate career was better than I could have ever imagined. And over the next 4 years, I was incredibly blessed to be able to build a successful real estate career, and a career in which I still am able to be a wife and a mother and a friend and have that balance and harmony that I personally am always trying to strive for. I want to be more than just a realtor, but at the same time, I want to be a really great realtor. As I began my 5th year in real estate in 2021, post-COVID, post-election, post what probably is going to go down in history as one of the craziest years we've had in quite a while, I had no intentions of really making any major changes. I felt like 2020 had provided plenty of change for all of us. But then you'll notice this in your real estate career as you start having some success. Something happens. People start calling you. And throughout my career, I had many gatherings and lunches of just other businesses in town who had something to share, something to offer, and I love education. I love being a teacher, and I love being taught. So I was always happy to take those meetings to create better connections or perhaps to learn something new. But this meeting was just a little bit different than some of the others. This meeting opened my eyes to some growth opportunities that, quite frankly, I didn't even really know existed. And it led me down a path of fact-finding, research, and exploration, which as a journalism major is right up my alley. Remember, I take a very long time to make a decision, and this is why. I contacted some family members who are in the real estate business but don't live in our area and just started asking some questions. And as soon as you start asking questions like that, people start telling you, you gotta talk to this person, you gotta talk to this person, and before I knew it, I kind of had an array of choices in front of me. And that led to what was a very stressful couple of months because I agonize over major decisions. And I'm the kind of person, I never want to disappoint anybody, but that's an impossible standard to live up to. And so I had narrowed it down to 2 when I asked a really close realtor friend of mine to go to lunch. She had just recently moved from one company to another, and I just wanted to ask her how it went and if it was worth it. Well, life works in mysterious ways, and I'm a big fan of synchronicity because by the end of that lunch, she was telling me that I needed to talk to their team leader. With all that being said, I am super excited to announce that I'm going to be working with Keller Williams Realty Partners in Gainesville, Florida. This wasn't a decision that I came to lightly, but I feel like it is the best direction for me and for my family and for the growth of my business. And I can't wait to share all of the wonderful opportunities that I'm going to be having in the future. From phenomenal cutting-edge technology to a great community and a brand name that we all recognize, I feel like this is a great next step for me and for my journey. And don't worry, Lindsey Johnson Show's still going to roll forward, just might have some different colors. If you're a customer of mine, don't worry. Nothing's really changing other than the fact that I'm gonna have more to offer you. And for those of you who I've worked with, just know that I love you, I'm still around, and I can't wait to continue to build our businesses together. So here we go. Some changes happening, but some really exciting things coming along the way. I'm Lindsey Johnson, and I'm still your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.